Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching for the very first time, my name is Staecha and I go by Namaste on Instagram. So you can check me out on Instagram if you want to keep up with my day-to-day life here in Japan. As you can see by the title of today's video, we're going to be talking about the perks or the benefits of being a foreigner in Japan. And to have this discussion, Chris is here to have that discussion with me. Again, you guys are used to Christopher by now. If you are new to my channel, it means that you need to go back to those old videos and if you like, what he's saying, how he says it, or if you just want to look, girl, I got you. Go back on my channel. Those videos are there. And while you're at it, please make sure that you watch all my ads or as many ads as possible to support my small YouTube channel. Welcome again, Christopher.
Thank you for having me, Susan.
So tell us your story. Okay, so perks of being in Japan as a foreigner. I've been here. August is going to make my 2-year anniversary, 2 years. And you've been here for how long?
My Japan anniversary, which I've tried to teach you.
Japan
the phrase, yes, Japan anniversary. I thought I coined this phrase. Like I never heard it before. Mm-hmm. The other day when we were packing.
Okay.
Yeah. I tried to teach you Japan anniversary. My Japan anniversary was last March. Well, March 18th. March 18th.
What the hell?
March 18th. 5 years now, yeah.
Okay, so he is more knowledgeable or probably has
I've just been here longer.
Yeah, which exposes you to...
Unlike what Japanese people think about tenure, it doesn't make you any better than the person.
I think in this case,
it
gives you more foresight because of who you are.
Okay, perhaps.
Okay, that was a compliment.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so let's get started. You want to go first?
Sure. Most of my points is probably relative to Japanese people. Like obviously because I'm a foreigner, it's relative to the natives. So that means I feel more relaxed than I see most of them, especially at work.
Especially, I was about to say, but especially when it comes down to the work culture, I don't have to live up to their standards. Their
cultural, right?
I don't have a community of people who are like, but isn't she related to so and so? We expect better, or you know what I mean? Yeah. You don't have that standard
or
hovering over you.
Pressure,
so you feel I understand what you mean by you feel more relaxed when it comes down to being yourself, and you don't have to, like he said, because Japan has a crazy work culture here.
Yeah.
And being a foreigner here, because they know that you are not a part of their culture, you are quite often excused from all of that. So that's definitely a perk. When I go to work and I see them and I leave work with them being there still.
Yeah. And when they're about to have a meeting and you just start pack up same time.
Oscar!
Yes!
Sayonara! I'm out!
Yeah.
So that's definitely one. So since you go first, I'm going to go next.
Cool.
Everything you do here as a gaijin, aka foreigner, is cool. It's considered cool. Like you don't even have to try too hard to be cool here. You just need to breathe differently, and that's considered cool.
Watch this.
So everything you do here is considered so cool. Like in Jamaica, in the western end of the world, it's common for women to change their hair often. But here, like everybody, like from them two, bang, straight to the nail. Bang. But with us, we love to change hairstyle, hair texture, hair color, length, and all of that. We like to play with that. And for me, I remember when I just came here, I had very short hair and I wasn't wearing any extensions. And I remember the first time I wore hair extension, a wig, so I went from like really short hair to like 22 inches worth of hair. And when I was walking down the hall, Sagoi! So it was like for them, they're not used to it. And even though every time I change my hair, they consider it to be so cool that I'm able to move from long to short, and from braids to dreads to locks. So all of that, even simple things like how we gesture sometimes, they're like, cool. Like, I remember I was in class and I was snapping my finger trying to remember something. And the entire class started snapping too. And I'm like, yeah, you guys didn't know that you could snap your fingers.
Yeah, I've had that experience. I've also, like, the other day, because we're about to leave school. So we're about to leave school for spring holiday, and we're having our last classes. And so I give the students some time to ask me questions and stuff. And it turned out that we ended up talking about me. And so they were like, Chris is cool. And I'm like, why am I cool? Because I was literally curious for this exact reason. And they're like, Chris, tall. First of all, Chris is tall. Second of all, I'm cool just because I'm tall. Yeah, it's just because you're different. Most of them are not that tall. So yeah, if you're tall,
and then your hair, you change your hair
automatically. Of course, you know.
Because I remember when you came to my school.
This is cool anywhere though.
Yeah, but you get like extra points if you're here. Because I mean, if you're walking on the street, nobody in Jamaica is like, oh my God, look at his hair. But here, they'll do that.
I was walking in Harajuku the other day. Like I said, this is my runway. I'm just, flipping. And I went into an elevator and this girl was like, whew. So I just like, right? It's not dead.
But yeah, it's like super easy. And to be honest, what's interesting is a lot of persons who aren't considered cool in their culture. They come here and they score a lot of cool points, i.e. white people. But they come here and they exude. Well, not even exude, because they're still weird, socially weird. But to them, it's cool.
Yeah.
When I go out with my girlfriends, we walk in. Now we're not even walking in with any more confidence than we would if we were back home. But we're walking and everybody's like so amazed that we're coming in and we look so. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Yeah. And that has given me VIP upgrades at places. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'll take it.
Cool. Yes. I think maybe you should take this one.
What?
Because I don't know if I have more room to make mistakes.
I think we do, because so that's the third thing. As a foreigner here, there you have more room for mistake, and I say that because when you're here, like we said, one, it's a totally different language than what we speak. So people take it for granted, one, that we don't speak Japanese, and two, that we aren't fully en fait with all the social nuances that are here. So when they see you breaking a rule, even though they may be annoyed, they'll say, oh, foreigner, they don't know better. You know what I mean? So you'll have persons, sometimes they will correct you depending on the context. Like if you're at work, someone might say, Staecha Sensei, please, da-da-da-da-da. Because at graduation, I crossed my leg. But apparently here, in formal settings, you have to sit like this, which is really annoying to me because it's so uncomfortable and unnatural to me. Yeah. So they'll correct me in situations like that. But in general life, people just maybe look at you or just blow it off as you just not knowing.
Yeah. Well, I guess then that I do have room to make mistakes. But usually we're just not care. Like, make a mistake and we know someone make a mistake, then I apologize. And we'll move on. I feel the reason I say I don't know if that's true. I think they do still hold it against me sometimes.
Yeah, but
me just not care.
But then
they
because
right,
exactly. So because and I say that because also because you know you're not a part of their culture, you're not even bothered.
Exactly.
Or care enough.
Like, and some things we just not gonna do, even when we know.
Exactly. And sometimes I don't know, but I'm like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So I just do me.
Because it don't make sense.
And who can check me? Who?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there is more room for error, because even in Jamaica, like in general, once you're a foreigner in any country, once they realize that you're not a native, they're like, oh, foreigner. Because even in Jamaica, if you
speak English, this is America.
Yes. Because even in Jamaica, when a person goes up a one-way street and something like, yo, you're going the wrong way, and they start speaking in an accent that's not Jamaican, they're like, oh, a foreigner. Yeah, that has happened. I've been in the car and I didn't realize it was a one-way street. The person who was not from Jamaica was driving.
So they tell it, go on.
And yeah, they said, go, yes!
What?
Yes! They said, oh, a foreigner. And so, oh, bossy, just go on up a little bit more and then turn off because you're depend on one way and you go the wrong way.
Oh, okay. That was not the bad. They never said it here. Then go on, because your daughter says.
No, but definitely, I think there are more room for mistakes. Not to say that if you blatantly break or infringe upon a law that you won't be punished. You will. But the non-punishable social etiquettes and norms, you have leeway when it comes on to breaking them because people assume that you don't know that this is the way that we do it here. So yeah, that's the third one.
There's another one, I think. Oh yeah. So you're in on the train and you might be talking about something really, private or whatever. And then somebody, just feel somebody looking over and in your phone. But they just don't know what the hell you're talking about. So they just have to mind their own business. Yeah, I like that privacy.
Yeah. And not just when with texting, with talking in general. Like, even here, sometimes I know that they'll understand English and pretend not to. So if I'm around a Jamaican, straight patois.
But, I'm not give up that opportunity. Straight.
Gone straight into it because I know if they do understand bits and pieces of English language, I can lose them with the patois. I can lose them with that easy. But they do that to us too. Like they talk about us in front of us using Japanese because they know you don't understand. So
they think you don't understand.
Yeah, they think you don't. But in general, I think that's one of the perks. If you are someone who speaks English or English and another language that is not Japanese, you can get away with privacy in that sense.
Do you think it's a perk that we don't understand what they're saying?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But sometimes I would rather not.
Ignorance is bliss sometimes,
right?
Yeah, man. If me feel like you talk about me just in my mind, I say, okay, just show me, my act and, me look good.
Yeah.
Now them have to talk about me. Because most of the time, it didn't take me coming to Japan for me to be like polite and conscious of people around me and, making sure that I don't make anyone uncomfortable. Right? Even if I have fun in my own way, I don't really make people uncomfortable like that.
Okay.
So if you talk about me, I don't think you can say it in a bad way. Really is about me and not about you. So if you're racist and you talk about me, for example,
that's about you.
That's on you.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter if it were you or someone else.
Exactly.
The same sentiment would have probably been expressed. But yeah.
Like when you don't sit down in the chair, the seat next to me on the train, that's just more room for me, my G. My shoulders are wide. You feel me?
I've had a woman run away from me like yesterday. I sat down beside her and the way she took off, Usain Bolt has nothing on her.
Jeez, why you think?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
And when she went to sit in the other section and she looked at me and looked at her, I'm like, bitch, really? In my head, I'm like, really? I should be running away from you. Have you seen you? Have you seen you? Look at you.
But I've had to change seats for people too. I'm gonna deal with the smokers. Like if you stink a cigarette, like last week's cigarette, sit down beside me.
I don't sit beside them either. Or the drunkards, like people who come in and drinking, now sit beside you because I don't want that energy from you because when they drink, they get very confident to say some ish. And I don't want to have to smack you because you're going to hear that I'm the one at fault. Yeah. So I'd much prefer to stand up. Right? Because of me and the
as usual, these things can be good and bad. So it all depends on how you look at it and how you adjust and respond to it. There are not a lot of things here specific for people of color or foreigners in general. So I think usually these are opportunities to provide products or services to your community. I'm doing that. I try to do that as much as I can, whether it be events, whether it be personal care products.
Okay, he's going to be selling personal care stuff, so that's coming soon. So once that is a thing, I'll let you guys know and you can support.
like I want to have the things here, so you don't have to like order from the US and pay all of the shipping, and then have to wait like weeks for it to show up. So if I have it here, then I can get it to you much faster, and you can find the products that you want here. You can probably walk in if you're willing to be in Shibuya. I'm setting that up so that you can actually walk into a store.
So good.
Yeah.
Look at you, money moves. 2021.
You feel me?
Yeah. So for example, if you want to do like modeling, sometimes they want.
Oh yeah, tons of opportunities.
Yeah,
open
and
up
I
for
think
you,
Japan is kind of diversifying and is kind of making way or following the rest of the world in terms of diversifying content and stuff like that. So once upon a time, it used to be like white or Asian, but I feel like for people of color now, there are more opportunities to tap into when it comes down to modeling. And not just modeling, like you said. If you're Jamaican, you can open a Jamaican spot that sells restaurant. There is a niche for that because Jamaicans want to have a taste of home, and then there are people here.
Japanese people want.
I was about to say that. There are people here who like to eat Jamaican food, who want to try Jamaican food, because I had the internet people come over, and one of the girls, she was translating. She spoke very good English, and she wanted to know like what does Jamaican food taste like, and I recommended a spot to her. So that's something that people can think
Free
about.
Food, should I look for me?
Free food from me? No. No poo. Have a yen. But yeah, if it is that's something you're interested in, there are lots of ways. To me, if you're a foreigner and you're smart about it and you're business savvy, you can tap into a niche that offers products and or services to people who are interested, and not just other foreigners, but to Japanese people as well. Because once they're exposed to stuff too, I think more often than not, there are people who are here who are willing to try Western stuff. So if you're willing to put your business cap on and venture out in that sense, then by all means you can do so, because you have to at some point try to make your difference, leverage your difference, and make it into money. You know what I mean?
If you're like that, yeah.
If you're like that, of course. No pressure. Like DJing here for some strange reason. Like some people.
That's one thing I thought about. But
Like,
then I can't DJ, so that
I've seen people who are not very good at DJing.
That's why I thought about it. But I did find some really good DJs. Shout out to DJ Heat.
I know him.
I know Piggles doing him thing now too.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Piggles, if you're watching.
Shout out to Neely, my G.
I don't know that person, but shout out to you. Those are some of the perks or benefits of being a foreigner in Japan. If you're currently in Japan and you have other things you think we should have mentioned, go ahead, of course, always leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll definitely read what you have to say. And big ups to everyone who has been supporting my channel. Thanks to Christopher, as always, for lending advice and for helping me create content for you guys as well. So yeah, do you have anything else to say with regards to what was discussed today?
Be different.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Hey, I'm different. Hey. Okay. Be different and just be different.
You want more?
Just be different, so full stop.
Be different. Be open to exploring. Be open to opportunities. Be open to meeting new people. Try. Like, this is a good place to be yourself, believe it or not, especially if you are foreign. So yeah, like that's actually something I want to mention. Like being, for example, like growing out my hair, that wasn't something I felt comfortable doing
in Jamaica. In the corporate world.
Right, especially at that time too. And that has changed a bit. But just because like at some stage, it don't look great, I just don't feel so comfortable. But here I was like, yo, maybe it's this.
Yeah.
Anything we do, I gotta look good. So we just do it. And, I didn't feel any way. It built my confidence and stuff. Although I never lucky in that still. But yeah, so do more, like.
Yeah, you can definitely be more here, because in Jamaica I would never have thought to be a YouTuber. And then being here, I felt more at ease when it comes on to, outside of the fact that being a teacher in Jamaica doesn't give you enough time to be a YouTuber. In general.
You're doing well.
Thank you. girl trying. She coming in. You know, watch the ad so girl can upgrade equipment and so.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say at the end.
But yeah, I would have never had the courage to do that, and I think I'm also seriously considering going into modeling here, and to see if that's something I could tap into to leverage my uniqueness. Height. Yeah, my height too, because I be walking in and everyone is like, "Oh my god, I wish I was that tall." I'm like, "Do you really want to be this tall?" But that's not okay, guys. So if you've made it to this far in the video, we're closing out one more time in this video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have anything else to add in the comment section, again, please leave that in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I have a new upload. If you want to see more of Chris, put hashtag Chris in the comment section too. Hey. We are, can I talk about our business? We are working on something that probably will be released sometimes this year. Yeah. So look out for that as well. I'm really excited. That's what you wanted me to say, huh? No. Oh, okay. I'm really excited about that, and I'm hoping that it will do well. I have no doubt that it will do well. Me either. But look out for that, guys. We can't tell you the finer details right now, but we have something working on right now. So in the meantime, guys, stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next video, though. Thank you for watching. Bye. So you'll go into stores like Uniqlo now, and our Zara, and you'll see Nails here. Should be friend here. I'm like, who the fuck is trying to open my door? The raccoon's back.